Hi David, this is Raven calling.
Hey Raven, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Nice to hear. You said this is the correct time, isn't it? 10:45 in Florida.
Let me connect you to Nick. All
Great.
right?
Thanks a
You
lot.
have about 15 minutes.
Yeah, perfect.
And then at the end, let's circle back around and have a conversation, all right? Maybe not today, but maybe next week.
Sure, sounds perfect.
All right, good.
Thanks a lot. Waiting for Nick.
Hello, Raven.
Hi, is this Nick Bollettieri?
It's Nick Bollettieri. I'm
Hi.
ready to help you.
Thanks a lot for taking your time.
All right, Raven.
David probably told you what it was all about. It's the interview
Yeah.
on my blog. Yeah, so I heard you have 15 minutes, so I'm going to try to do this as quick as possible.
Okay.
We have a couple of questions from Sweden, Canada, UK, and all over. So the people who are reading my blog, I thought I'd let them ask some questions as well, and I will end with like 3 questions that I have. So the first one is, where do you get your energy from, and what motivates you each and every day to keep teaching tennis? And that is Andrew from Canada who has the question.
Well, my energy comes from within. For me to be able to work with young boys and girls and professionals as well as adults, and to make a small impact on their tennis as well as life is the greatest gift that anybody can have. It's not like building a building or buying an automobile. I'm working with a human being, and I'm working outside and inside, and to bring a smile to a young boy or girl is the greatest gift in the world. And my energy has always been this way. I love life. I love getting up early, and it really isn't a job for me. I just bounce out of bed about 10 after 4, and I go 14, 16 hours a day, and I've never really considered it as work. It's just a lot of fun. Okay?
Sounds great. I saw one of your documentaries a few years back, and that's pretty much the same the answer that you had. That sounds perfect. Thanks a lot. So the second question is: are there any tennis drills in particular that you like that has proven successful on pros such as Agassi, Kornikova, and the Williams sisters?
Yeah, let me tell you, the individual drills, the coach must know the idiosyncrasy of the player
Yeah.
and what makes them tick. Number 1, Pekka, at the end of the day, he would serve 60 serves, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 before he left.
Yeah.
Agassi, Jim Curry, 54 hands, okay? 54 hands. Monica Seles hit 3, 4, 5 minutes without missing a ball standing on the baseline. Tommy Haas, moving him side to side and playing big shots when he's on the run rather than getting the ball back. So, my advice to coaches is to find the drill that can help that player. For instance, I just had a young black girl, a very good athlete, a father, professional basketball
Yeah.
player. She's 12 years old. She hit for 5 minutes and couldn't keep one ball in play, but has all the athleticism that you can, think of. So I made a box on the other side, and the box was about 10 feet wide with 4 little targets. I said, I will start you with 10. If you go in the box, you go to 11. Out of the box, you go down.
I see.
You must reach 20 before you reach 0. She only went down 1 time.
Is that true?
And by doing this,
Yeah.
she had to control the ball to a certain area, which I made her focus. I made her have a good athletic position and foundation on contact. And in order to get that ball in that box,
Yeah, exactly. Controlling it.
That was the drill for her.
Oh, that's...
If a person does not have feel on a ball, don't know how to hit drop shots and slices, then you play the game called the mini game. Inside the service line, all underspins and all drop shots, and you also apply that to the volleys by putting a little underspin on the ball as well.
I see.
So those are the drills, but everybody is different.
Yeah, of course.
If a person cannot direct the ball, you get two players and have them play singles inside the singles and doubles line.
Yeah.
They start on the service line, and as they begin to get the idea, the players begin moving back a little bit and back a little bit.
I see.
So you can have a lot of games, but if you have players, two players standing in one alley, two players on the other alley, and then the third players standing in the middle, you can have the drills deep down the center, playing singles inside the singles and doubles line, and those are terrific drills for accuracy and control and demanding that you have a solid foundation, because only a solid foundation can keep the ball in between the singles and doubles line.
Yeah.
All right, next question.
Yeah, that was perfect, because that is actually my coach who asked you that question, so that could be perfect for him. He has another question too, and that is, who do you believe is the greatest talent that has ever played at your academy? Question from Marcus from Sweden.
Okay, tell Marcus the person that had the most talent was a lefty. He was number one for 1 week. Larry Stefanki coached him.
I see.
And I had him. The most talented ever was Marcelo Rios.
I see. Thanks. Okay, next
That's
question.
The greatest
Oh, sorry.
hands, feet, anticipation. He was the most talent.
I see. All right. So the next question then. Are you going to write a sequel to your first book? In the last book, you picked
Yes.
Kornikova over Venus. Yeah,
It's being written now. My biography is being written by David Leahy, Legeee, David Leahy, and it will be out, I think, in Christmas of 2010 or spring of 2010. It'll be an unedited biography. Also, will have at least 4 or 5 of my ex-wives in it.
that is okay. Perfect. Thanks a lot. That was
It'll be personal interviews from 150 people.
okay.
Will be in that book, and it'll start from the time I was born all the way up to now.
Nice. That was Victoria Steele from USA who had that question. On to the next question then, and that is, what is your tip to adult recreational tennis players on what to improve their game? What to do to improve it?
2 things. Get into a little better shape physically and be smarter. Only do what you can do and never get out of that comfort zone. Do what you can do and get into a little better shape physically.
So don't try to go for too much.
That's right. You got to stay within your comfort zone.
Yeah.
All right?
All right. That was Daniel Riley from USA. We have a couple other questions, and that is, in becoming a truly great player, the individual in question needs raw talent, genuine hunger for success, and very pushy parents. This is what he says. If one of these key factors is missing, then he or she is likely to fail. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, they've come across with quite a bit of good stuff. Number one, if you go to Russia, China, India, Serbia, Croatia, the Czech, they make a total commitment right then and there. They want to be a professional. College is not an option. In America, college is a very big option.
Yeah.
Okay. Number two, I don't believe that a champion can be made. I